by Tracy McGrady. And there's Carter. Then it's Bogues. And it's Davis in the center.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Lowry after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And Valanciunas penetrating. And that one's good. And so here's Toronto. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Lowry covering. Oakley dishes to Carter. DeRozan brings the double team. And the Raptors with the ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Carroll kicks to Patterson. It's stolen by Davis. That drive by Carter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Vince Carter hits them both. Here's DeRozan. The pass to Carroll. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Lowry. Raptors on defense. Now, here is McGrady. Oakley, a screen on Lowry. McGrady with the ball. Lowry picks him up. It's deflected, but they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Carter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The drive by Lowry. And it's blocked. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oakley against Patterson. Bogues kicks to McGrady. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And the Raptors making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the paint.
Oh, nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Bogues, good. Bogues has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
He kicks it to Davis. And they double up Davis.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Damari Carroll. And the Raptors also making a change. Willis is checked in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Ross. Scola kicks to Biyombo. 6 to shoot. No good from Ross.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Bogues. It's tipped. Ross with it. Now McGrady defending. Here's Carter. And Scola with the block. Fast break Toronto. Here's Ross. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Ross. And some changes here for the Raptors. Christie, he's checked in for McGrady. Curry comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Brown in for Bogues. Toronto leading by 5. Passes it to Davis. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the Raptors with the ball. And here is Joseph. It's deflected. Curry with the steal. Christie kicks to Curry. Pass to Christie. Doubled by Scola. The dish now to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Willis, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Joseph, that's good.
The defense was scrambling to get back. And when they didn't close out on him, he simply said, "I'll take that." Splash.
Now here's Brown. Left side Curry. Wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Raptors leading by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Christie the pass to Davis. And the shot is good. Davis has got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Raptors leading by... Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for Toronto right now, they've got Christie. Willis is out there with Oakley. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Brown in the 1. Carroll dishes to Valanciunas, and he jams it with authority.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Lowry. And it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. Carroll kicks to Patterson. And stolen by Oakley. McGrady against Carroll. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Good on the shot. And that's now 8 points now for Valanciunas.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Raptors. And then for Toronto, Carter comes in for Christie. And it's Bogues in for Brown.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Lowry has the open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Carter with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. There's a screen by Willis. Oakley throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Patrick Patterson.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Lowry from outside. The Raptors rebound. Here's DeRozan. Shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Toronto calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Some changes for Toronto. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. And James Johnson is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Raptors trail by 10. Dishes it to DeRozan. Ross on the wing. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And it's blocked by DeRozan. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Willis. Toronto on defense. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Oakley. And that one is stuffed right through.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on time.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Johnson over to help. Carter, the pass to Oakley. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Shot by McGrady. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Curry's checked in for Toronto. DeRozan dishes to Biyombo. Ross for 3. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now it's Ross running. He can go.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Checking out the game Charles Oakley is having. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for James Johnson. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Toronto. Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw good, Davis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. Here's Powell. Toronto grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Biyombo.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
40 seconds left to play in the first half.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock in your situation.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Patterson. And it's Ross in for DeMar DeRozan. Scola again. Stokely. Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Drops one in from the wing. Ross has got 8 points. Raptors leading by 8. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Raptors lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The second half just about to get going here. Charles Oakley having a dominant impact in this game.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Charles Oakley having a dominant impact in this game.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bogues kicks to Oakley. To the inside. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Oakley. McGrady's got 14 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Toronto calls timeout. Ross is checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Toronto also making a switch. Willis is checked in. Raptors trailed by 14. Lowry for 3. Carter pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Bogues. Kept alive. Willis. Here's McGrady. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Christie's checked in for McGrady. Curry comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Brown in for Bogues. He's off on the second.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Ross. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Ross.
So far in the game for Ross, 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
There's the pass to Christie. Lowry brings the double. Clock at 6. Oh! And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Ross, that's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Raptors leading by 10. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Willis. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Back to DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. Valanciunas passes to Patterson. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Biombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And stolen by Scola. Powell dishes to Ross. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Toronto leading by 7. Curry kicks to Brown. Another shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. Talk about great numbers for Davis. He's got 11 points and 1 steal.
And, guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Shot clock at 6. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Toronto now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. And there's the feed to Davis from the baseline. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Raptors trail by 10. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Biyombo. It's deflected. Here's Christie. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Christie's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Raptors have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Some changes for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Powell. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Raptors. Carter comes in for Christie. Carter. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And stolen by Patterson. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Ross leading the charge. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Substitution for Raptors. Kyle Lowry.
Knocked away. It's stolen by McGrady. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.